guys. Thank you so much for joining us on an episode of Inspired. Today I'm here with Jeff, man of the hour over here.
Yeah.
Myself, Adrienne, and Sasha.
Hi, guys.
Wanted to bring him on because I don't know, I came across you on Instagram.
Yep.
And you seem cool, so I was like, let's have a talk. It's so funny because randomly I'm like, hey, you want to be on the podcast? Like, and I'm like, I don't even know who this person is, but everybody always says yes, and I'm like, this is so fun.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I really
super
don't.
odd. I've never done anything
I was gonna
like
say,
this.
I don't really like
this
talking
is
to people,
cool.
so.
That's cool.
But I basically want you just to like tell the people, like, so that's your camera there.
Perfect.
So basically introduce yourself, tell people like who you are, what you do. I know you guys just started a aesthetics, like medical aesthetics business. Yeah. So tell them, dive down that and like maybe a background too, because I want to see a little bit.
My name's scooting up a little bit. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Just let me know, if you can't hear me. I've never done this before. So my name is Jeff Simon. I'm originally from Spokane, Washington. I started tattooing in 2011.
Okay.
And I mean, I always wanted to be a tattooer. So it's always been something I wanted to do. So
what did you do prior to that?
Before that, I was a mechanic.
Okay.
I worked on cars for 10 years.
Okay.
So I actually technically started in the industry a little late when I was about 30. So
I think I got started around that time. Well, hold on, 2014 is when I like started. So how old would that have made?
26,
probably
27?
Probably a little late. I felt like I started a little late too, so I get that. Okay.
yeah, I definitely started late compared to, a lot of people I knew. They started when they were 18, 19, and they messed up half of their career partying and stuff like that. So I was actually happy that I started a little late. I took it a little more serious than I probably would have if I was younger. But yeah.
Did you do like an apprenticeship or
I
what
did,
did that look like?
I apprenticed here in town. I'm from Spokane, so I looked for an apprenticeship up there a lot. Never found one. Everybody, you know how it was back in the days. Like, no, we're not going to teach you. We're not going to teach you.
The
So
gatekeeping.
yeah, I came down here, and I originally moved to Las Vegas in 2007, and I worked for the Blue Man Group for a few years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
Wait, like you were a blue man?
No.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
what'd you
I'm
do?
not tall enough.
What'd you,
Yeah, you be 6'2".
holy cow,
they
there's your
are
I
parents.
didn't know
tall.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you do for that show?
I was like a front of house, so like an usher, I guess, for a
okay.
while, and then
cool.
so did a lot of like production assistant stuff,
Gotcha.
But that was one of the funnest jobs I ever had. Anyway, and then we moved back to Washington. Me and my wife moved back to Washington because we just young kids. We didn't know what we were gonna do, so we moved back to Washington, and we came back. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go find a tattoo apprenticeship. Finally. So she's like, okay, you sure? Because I was like, shit, it's going to take me a year.
Yeah.
I got to come up with money to pay for it. I got to figure out how I'm going to support myself sitting at the shop for 7 days a week, 8, 9 hours a day. So, so we
It's
figured it all
interesting.
out. I mean, somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I feel like it's like I've seen how many artists at this point now do that. Say, how do I feed myself? How do I build up a portfolio? How do I? It's like it's just that it's just that grind.
Yeah.
And it was too. Yes. And here we are, I guess. Yeah, it's kinda
What do you
crazy.
specialize? Or hold on. Where did you do your apprenticeship?
I did my apprenticeship at Illuminati Tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on like Rainbow and Sahara at the time. I worked there for about 4 years, and then my wife's father got cancer, so she ended up. We needed to go back home and take care of him, so we did. We left in 2018. She took care of him. He unfortunately passed away. But we had started a tattoo supply company up there.
Oh, cool.
So it kind of anchored us to Washington for a while. So, and we never really wanted to stay there. We were ready to leave. So after we sold that company, we decided to come back and been here since 23 again now. So is when we
Very
moved
cool.
back.
So it's only 2 years, right? You've been back?
I've been back for 2 years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys, tattoo-wise, you have your own tattoo shop?
I
Or are
worked
you
at a
doing
shop.
that? Okay.
I worked at a shop out here, and to be honest, it was so slow that I just said I can't do it. So what I do, I work at a shop in Washington as well.
Oh, okay.
A really nice shop. It's super busy all the time.
They take like walk-ins and stuff, or is it all
Not
appointment?
really. It's like pretty appointment only.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a great shop. At the time when I started, there was 17 tattooers there.
Wow.
All just booked.
Wow.
It was wild.
We want to see what they're doing on the back end of that website.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
for real.
I go up there every couple months, and I'll go up and work for 10 days. I actually just flew in last night.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, because I was up there working.
So you go kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
I have quite a, like, well, we're starting to get quite a few girls, like, at the studio. So we have, well, one that comes in now from you're my San Francisco girl. One that comes San Diego.
Yeah.
So she's coming in from San Diego, but she used to live here and built up doing permanent makeup. She built up most of her clientele here, trying to get it built up in San Diego, but now comes back here and she's booked out solid the whole time she's here. Or like open to close 7 days solid, and then she goes back. But she's doing that to like stay alive, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of me too, right? So like I kind of transitioned over to the paramedical stuff.
Yeah.
My sister 2 years ago was my younger sister. She was 36 at the time. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. So she went through her battle and all that stuff, and then she went and got all her stuff done by someone I believe in Pittsburgh. Oh. And she loves it, and so I was like, I'm kind of burnt out of like the artistic side of it. So I'm just gonna kind of pivot and go in a different direction.
My background's like extensive art, and I everybody's like, why wouldn't you do body tattoos? My patience, especially now that I'm a little older, my patience is like this thin. I'm like, if you made me change something multiple times, I'd be like, we're done here. Go ahead, see you later. Like now I have to handle an eyebrow that's this big for maybe 2 hours, and then see you later. Like, it's fair. Or an eyeliner that's this big. See you later.
Yeah. I tell you, I could go on about the tattoo industry and like it's a weird time in the tattoo industry right now.
I believe it.
It's a weird time in the world right now. I feel like it's making people just weird, I think.
Yeah. No, seriously. COVID took years off our lives.
Yeah, literally. I don't know if did you hear our crazy clients episode? Were you in here for part of that?
I heard a review, a little bit of a review.
Just happened at 1 a.m. last night, so it's a little fresh wound on me. So sorry.
No worries,
Sorry about that.
No worries.
But I think people need to like you said your opinion. I get to say mine.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
But I think the industry, our industry, I feel like it's like foo-foo. Like everybody's like, you have to be careful what you say. I'm like, why? She lied. Like, so why can't I say my half of the story?
Yeah, I agree.
But a lot of time they don't do that in our industry. I'm like.
Yeah,
tattooing's it's in a weird spot. I don't know. There's a lot
what do you
of
think's
tattooers.
Going on with it?
I don't know. There's a lot of different angles of what people say, right? Like a lot of people will say, well, it's just way too saturated. There's a lot of tattoo shops here in town. Like I think over 600 and something. Like registered tattoo shops. Yeah, it's wild. And I don't know that's it though, right? I mean, like I think you still have to do good tattoos. I think the big thing is that tattooing has done an incredibly terrible job as a whole, as an industry, teaching the general public what a good tattoo is.
Yeah.
I think they have failed huge in that department.
Yeah.
And then, you got kind of the TV shows that kind of pile onto that, and they're putting like time limits on these tattoos that people like. I couldn't do any of those shows because of that. I don't want a time limit on anything.
Yeah, me neither.
Like it takes as long as it takes, and that's
exactly,
it.
Exactly.
Like you can't shortchange that client whether they're getting the tattoo for free or whatever because.
Well, and I would assume body skin. I don't know body tattoos, but I'm like I would assume you might get in a situation. I'm always worried because. When I've tattooed a lot of faces at this point, a lot. Oh, yeah. So it's like, I feel like everybody's skin tattoos so differently. So I would hate to be in a situation like I'm at a point because my hands are almost fried, but I can only do like 2 in a day. So with that said, I'm like I kind of prefer it. Yeah. I'm getting better quality people.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm spending the quality time with them, which is what I think is missing in the industry, as a whole. I think people don't know. There's like a disconnect there. Like it's like people want to be. They don't. I just started with online booking. I'm kind of against it. I like to talk to people first. I have a thing there. If you want to book, you can do it. But I'd rather talk to you in person. But I think people want that special experience these days, and a lot of people aren't going that extra mile.
Yeah, everybody wants to feel special to a certain extent.
Yeah, and if you're going to charge a premium price, which I do, so it's like if you're going to, do you want coffee, water, tea? Are you comfortable? Are you cold? Are you, what's going on in life? Do you want to talk? Do you not want to talk? Like, hold on. Oh, the restroom here. Let me get that for you. Like, it's a little bit different than probably body tattooing. Like, we're very catering to the clients, but I'm seeing, and I talk freely about money. It doesn't bother me at all. But just this week, $400 procedure, $200 tip. $300 procedure, $100 tip.
Yeah.
You take care of people, they'll take care of you. And that's not to brag. That is to say, slow down, take a breath.
Yeah.
And be with that person in that moment and don't rush it.
Absolutely.
I swear to you, I'm getting better tips now that I've slowed down the amount of people that I've taken because I'm not rushing you in and out. I'm sitting there and I'm taking and spending quality time. I actually care. I know what your daughter did. I know your dog was sick. I know that, and it's all those extra things that people feel like, wow, that person really cares.
Yep.
And nobody's paying attention to that type of stuff.
Difference.
It's like,
it makes a huge difference. I think a lot of the time tattooers too, there's a big ego involved.
Yeah.
So at least with artistic tattooing, the egos are, they won't even fit in this room a lot of the time. And the clients want you to be with, you know what I'm saying?
They do.
They want to be taken care of by who they look at us like rock stars, right? Because like, wow, they're doing a whole sleeve or they're doing a whole back or whatever the case may be. And they want to know that, like, yo, this guy cares about what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, I can't tell you how many, I've probably turned down hundreds of thousands of dollars because the tattoo just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know, or the client wasn't for me.
Right.
I do a consultation before every single tattoo I do because if I can feel out that you're a type of person that I probably don't fuck with.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm it's not for me. I can refer you to somebody who could take care of you, but it's not mine.
That's what my bad review was on, in case you're wondering. Is me telling somebody no, of course.
Yeah.
But my clients and the people that are coming to me know and they appreciate, I'm going to tell you no. Yep. If something could go wrong or like that's what you're paying for is the extra knowledge.
Exactly.
If I can spot something ahead of time, why would I take that risk and jump in and take your money knowing that there is a slight chance you're paying me a lot of money that something could go wrong? I'm not doing it. I like to sleep.
I agree.
Oh my gosh. So now you're in Vegas and you are still doing body tattoos. You said traveling back and forth and stuff.
Yep.
Do you have something that you specialize in as far as body tattoos and stuff that you
I'm
like?
a realism guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
I
cool.
always have been. I do a lot of Japanese stuff too.
Oh, cool.
But it's a lot of realism stuff. It's just because that's what people come to me for, you know. So, I'll tattoo anything. Yeah.
You like that style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That style of just kind of, that's what everybody's kind of like, oh, hey, I want a black and gray portrait. Or I want to, something
speaks to
real
you when
looking.
you see it. You see the beauty in it, you know?
Yeah.
There's, you see all the colors on different tattoos and stuff, but when you see that and you see the depth of like different, like how you maybe shade a certain black or it's just, you see it and it's just beauty.
Yeah.
I like black and gray because there's something simple.
And just beautiful.
I kind of wish that I would have just kept all mine black and gray, but
Same.
Well, and I've noticed over the years too, like, I don't know, a lot of tattooers will tell you, hey, you can't do that, or this is the wrong way to do this, or this is the right way to do this. But it's like, you don't know shit either, dude. I'm sorry.
I get told that all day
You've
long.
only been tattooing this long. Like, you haven't seen your tattoos 10 years old. Like, you haven't seen your tattoos lived in. So,
in our industry, it's all single needle. And I'm like, why the fuck would you use a single needle on somebody with large pores and oily skin? Makes no sense. It makes no sense. You're going to chew up the skin. It's going to take 5,000 layers when I can pop out a shader, use some dilution, and knock it out in an hour, and it heals beautifully, and it lasts 10 times longer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah. Why would that be the industry
true.
norm?
But
Yeah. Why would that be the norm?
But they don't. We're not taught. My mentor, thankfully, was a body tattoo artist. So, like, diluting colors and larger shaders and, like, mags. And I'm like, okay. But then you go to talk to somebody like that. So I think I like talking to, like, I'm not a body tattoo artist. But I like to hear the knowledge of somebody else's perspective in that sense because you can't talk to who in the industry that you can think of right now besides Taryn that can give you.
Oh, no
Mandy
one.
Soler, maybe.
I mean, I can tell you right
body tattoo
now,
artist.
I've been to so many renowned, trainers, and you go in and they just want your money. That's
Single
all they
needle,
want.
and they're not giving you no
Single
knowledge.
needle,
And
they give you no knowledge.
It's a whole nother story.
Who cares about, the tattoo being lived in? I'm being trained by her, and she's renowned to me. So I'm just like, oh my God,
I'm like, are you?
She's renowned.
My fabulous mentor.
Always talks like this.
Fabulous
It's like I swear people pray like, what is it? Where she's like over here. Like,
But I have been trained in so many ways, and let me tell you, I've come from her mentor to her, and I just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Direct what it is that you're doing, and you'll see the beauty.
because there's a foundation. Sorry, there's a foundation that you need to build off before you go doing all this other random crazy shit. But before you got the puzzle pieces to put together, right? Like you got to build up a foundation, and then you can go start having some fun. I'm always like, come back in here. You're doing too much. Like, because there's certain things you can do on all skin types. It'll get you comfortable, and then you can slowly build up. But that's not what this podcast is about. I want to talk about the new business here in town.
Yes.
Because I think that's what probably caught my eye. I was like, ooh, medical tattooing. I have a friend that moved down here from Canada, and that's what she specializes in is
cool.
medical tattooing.
Beautiful.
Candace, she's phenomenal. Falcon Artistry, if you find her online. She's really talented.
Yeah,
Awesome. Yeah.
But she's traveling back and forth between the two locations, too.
Cool.
But how was that getting set up? How did you come up with the name? It's beautiful.
Wait, what's the name?
My wife.
How do you say it? Novella?
Novella.
Novella.
Yeah.
It's
It
beautiful.
means like a
Novella.
new chapter, like a new.
I love that.
Are you going to come up business names? Because we need to talk to you after the podcast.
I literally was just thinking that. I was like, we need a word like that. Why are we not?
That like rolls off.
It's
like,
very pretty.
Yeah, it's a really
Like,
good name.
it's nice.
My wife, her family's all from Italy, so it kind of started there. I was like, well, let's find some Italian words. Maybe,
That's what I said. We need something in a different language that still translates across everybody.
Yep.
That sounds like
smart.
luxury.
It
Yeah,
does. And it looks luxury.
Yeah.
They did a nice job with the Instagram account.
I'll
Yeah.
have to
It
look
looks.
you up.
I like.
Oh,
social
thank you so
media.
much. I don't know any. I'm so bad with
Yeah,
social
no, it
media.
looks good. It looks good.
My wife usually runs most of it because I'm really bad.
Where is the location?
It is over at the Bend, so it would be like right
the Bend?
across from IKEA. It's like Sunset and Durango area.
Oh, okay. I got
I
you.
forget we call that curve the bend.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so funny.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
heard that in a while.
So yeah, it's right over there. It's inside the Sola Salon Suites.
Oh, okay.
I know what
Gotcha.
you're talking about. Yeah.
So, which
Yeah, it
is
looks really
those
good.
are crazy too. That whole business model is insane.
Yeah.
It is insane.
It is insane.
Yeah,
It is.
I saw. I don't know. I felt like they kind of have a new look now these days. Though it looks a little
They're probably
more
trying to mix it up because
modern. Is inside? Does it have like a black circle with like a number in it off the like glass doors and stuff?
Yeah. So yeah, it's like a hanging sign.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
It looked like they really have made it look.
Probably.
It's really
little
cool.
bit
It's a brand
nicer.
new building.
Nice.
It looks really cool. It looks really good.
How is licensing? And your wife is
just-
trained in it.
No, she's getting there.
Getting there?
We're getting there. Yeah.
You're like,
so-
how do you know all this information?
Yeah,
on social
no,
media?
it's kind of insane. Like my wife, she's not a tattooer, she's not a PMU or anything like that, but she used to help me run the supply house and the supply company. So she actually knows a lot about tattoos, a lot about tattoo supplies. Like
It's like this one. She knows everything except she just doesn't tattoo.
Yeah, she knows a lot. So it's really helpful when she talks to people because she doesn't have to ask me like, hey, what does this liner do or what's like she knows.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, she's learning. And yeah, we actually just passed our final inspections
awesome.
just before I went up to Washington 10 days ago. So we're officially open, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm really excited.
We're announcing it on the
Excited. Yeah,
podcast.
thank you so much. Thank you.
That's really
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's
That is
exciting.
awesome.
That's really exciting.
So, so areolas.
Yep.
Areola scar camo, stretch marks. Anything else?
Like an ISR treatment, like the inkless.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, which
cool.
is done with those, serums and stuff like that.
So you guys haven't had anybody. Have you taken any clients in that location yet?
I haven't taken any clients
In
there, but I've had a couple consultations already.
Very cool.
So, yep.
And it's all set up, good to go.
I'm ready to go. I got to get some good stuff on the walls, but yeah, it's ready to go. I got all my furniture in and everything. So
cool.
love
What's your
it.
favorite to do?
probably scar camouflage. To
Yeah.
be honest, like there's not as much mental drain. To be honest,
Yeah.
like matching. I mean, I've been matching colors and tones forever, so that's not a
Yeah.
huge deal, So it's I mean, it's not like having to do a fine line single needle little portrait that's this big
Oh
that
my
has to look like
gosh.
Betsy's grandmother, So it's like
Betsy's grandma.
or whoever, It's
Or someone's pet animal
Yeah,
is like
it's
this
like-
small on their arm.
Size of a penny.
Yeah.
the one thing I like about the work, it's crazy too because I've done this type of work a lot. I think a lot of artistic tattooers have done this type of work a lot, but they don't think of it as a business. Like you don't think to document. Like I would never think to document it ever. I've never done it because when people click on my Instagram page or whatever, like that doesn't fit the algorithm that I've already set up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like it's really would be out of the norm for me to put something like that on my
Could you
tattoo
imagine?
guns, right? Like, it's all,
Just
yeah.
lay nipple.
Yeah, so I just never took the time. I never took the time to do it. And I wish I would have now, but you just build it up.
Yeah, you build it up.
Build it up.
It's a social media game.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a full-time job. Yeah. It's wild.
Shit, I had a question. I just lost it.
You lost the question?
Yeah, I had a question when you're talking. What was my question? No, I forgot it.
Oh, no.
He said something. I was like, oh, I don't want to ask the question.
Realism is just so beautiful. I've never, met an artist that does that, but yeah, it's just beautiful. You're like some kind of realism with your areolas, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Well, areolas, I've only really done like recoloring, and I did a heart one that was fire. The heart one, I like fun stuff. I want to do something like...
I want to do them with cool, tattooed, nipple rings in them and shit.
I want to do
all sorts of
eyebrow
shit.
slits
That'd be so
and
cool.
rainbow freckles and heart-shaped areolas and purple ombre brows. And I want to do fun stuff. That's what makes me have fun in life.
Yeah.
I do like wing eyeliner too. I'm like a big old fan of wing eyeliner.
You gotta always stick with that.
Yeah, you can never let that go.
Yeah.
It's kind of the thing. I was going to tell you also, I just check him out, but Jeff Parkway.
I've met Jeff.
Oh, really?
A couple times.
He's pretty fire.
Years ago. Yeah, no, he's awesome. He's a great
he was on the
tattooer.
podcast recently.
Yeah, he's a great tattooer. I met him 2015 maybe. Actually when I decided you know what, I'm gonna transfer over to this kind of work. This is what I'm gonna do. I reached out to him, and I imagine he might not check his DM. I don't know. So
He told us he doesn't run his social media.
so I never heard anything back. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. He's doing his thing.
I remember when he was on the podcast, and that's the first time I met him. But he was on the podcast, and he was like, "Do you ever?" He said something about, "Why don't you do it?" or something. He's looking at me, and I was like, "Because I'm in my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I'm old. I'm getting old, and I'm like, I don't. Not that I'm not that I'm gonna stop learning, but I just don't really where am I gonna fit that in? We do, we do our own marketing, we do everything we do in house. So it's where is that going to go? Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
scheduled
tough.
to the minute of every single day. So I'm just I don't know, trying to take something like that on. And I did train in scar camo and areolas and all the things, but
And the ones you did recently were really good.
my shit heals fire just because that depth.
I feel like in this field is super rewarding what you're doing. Just knowing you're making someone feel good in that sense.
I am
You know what I mean?
slowly
Yes.
heading towards areolas. I've been slowly making my direction in the areola field now for probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Just at my own pace as it comes up, and if I see it and I think I can do it, then and if it if it's something's it just that the hearts, for instance, you're not going to say no to a heart-shaped areola. You'd be out of your fucking mind. You only get that every so often. So I'm absolutely yes, sign me up. And this is not TMI because we do this shit all the time, but she had no areola color.
Oh,
so
wow.
it was
so
blank
that's
slate.
awesome.
I could do what I didn't have to worry about the natural areola outside the heart, messing
Yeah.
with the shape, and this pretty much could do anything I absolutely wanted, and it healed fire. She doesn't need no touch up, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's so good. Now it's number 2 that I've ever done, and the first one didn't need no touch. First one didn't need no touch. I'm just so I'm easing my way in slowly but surely. My family too has breast cancer crazy in it.
really?
So
Yeah.
to me, I'm that is the final step for them, and if you fuck that up, it's just a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
that's
pressure.
fair. Yeah.
And I
It
can
is,
barely
too.
breathe, so I'm I don't know. I'll get there at some point.
Well, and and these women are going through a battle, and some worse than others, but it's a battle, and the reason that I set Novella up the way I did was because so many people asked me, they said, just do it at my shop. Don't rent a space. Do it at my shop.
Yeah.
You can work here. I'm like, dude, these ladies have just gone through all this shit. The last thing they want to do is come in and listen to
Hip hop.
or
I'm
all
thinking
the
Dr.
music.
Dre in the
listening to
background.
those other tattooers talk about they went to the strip club yesterday.
know.
It was just a tattoo shop setting is not where a lot of women like that are going to feel
Welcomed, invited.
Yeah, they're. If I can make it to where they aren't hesitant at all, then yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's it. I too think it goes back to experience, right? You're providing that experience now for them too, which is really important. I had an idea and then I forgot what it was. I got distracted by
How
Trevin.
did you set up your shop? Because you know of that environment, right? Of that environment. So how did you aesthetically make that welcoming to them?
You know, like the space is small. It's not. They're not big spaces. I wish they had a double, but they only had a single available. So it's pretty small. But you know, we just painted the walls like pretty light colored. We've got our frosted glass in the front with our logo and stuff like that. You walk in, there's plants, and there's a picture of my kids and stuff like that. I don't know. It looks a lot like a doctor's office.
Yeah.
You would walk into a doctor's office.
I have kind of, I don't know. I just want to ask it, but leave it to me to always ask. I'm like, okay. So you're a guy, right? He's a guy.
How do
I
you
want
get
to
them?
know, like,
How do you gain trust? Or something?
no, how do I say this? I'm just going to say it.
Go ahead.
I feel uncomfortable when a woman comes in and takes her top off and I'm looking at her boobies.
Yeah.
So I'm not past that yet. As a guy, you're dealing, wrong word, but with that clientele.
Yeah.
So is it, how did you get past that? Like, obviously, it's a medical procedure. I know we're not freaking weirdos.
Yeah.
But, like, is there a sense of awkwardness there?
Yeah.
Are they comfortable with you right off the bat? Like, what is that response?
Usually, I think a lot of the time, especially with areolas and stuff, like tummy tuck scars and stuff, maybe not as much. They might not have, pulled them out and, showed everybody 100 times. A lot of the time with the double mastectomies and stuff like that with cancer, it's kind of... Do you have kids?
No.
Do any of you guys have kids? No. Yeah, so like,
Once you have kids, you just want to show the world.
Yeah, it's
all
well,
your tidbits.
and like it's not like you're not. It's like, all right, well, the doctor's got to see this part of me. Go
like
ahead.
they've seen
what I mean?
it, so,
Like,
like
okay.
they've
Just
been
part
through
of the
so
process,
much up to that point.
Yeah,
that they're
and with
just
me
kinda...
personally, like I've tattooed a lot of humans, so I don't know.
It's going to
it's
shock you
just
at
part
this
of the
point.
body.
It's
Yeah.
just skin.
Yeah.
I just wondered if it was like different going to a woman versus a male. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I mean
They're
I
looking
haven't.
at your work, I think.
Yeah, I think I
Looking
don't
at
know
your
that.
work.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the time they're just excited to get the
Yeah.
final
Yeah.
procedure done.
Absolutely.
That, and like even with that, like layering, I usually would see them more than one time. You're layering that stuff
Right.
and making sure that it heals good and it heals solid. And
Absolutely.
yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it's
also what I say because I work in the medical field too. So I can say that it's not even having kids. It's about all of the appointments that they've had to go through.
Yeah.
Different people looking at them.
yeah.
Going through the procedures not only once. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's a lot
exactly.
of exposing themselves.
Yeah.
It's not really of a sexual manner.
Oh,
I'm
no,
saying,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think that has, and then also seeing that your realism, you see the work, it's beautiful. So they want that beauty on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
speaks
think,
for itself.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like if someone comes in and has had a double mastectomy and they want to cover it with floral stuff,
Heck yeah.
cool.
I've seen
Yeah,
those
let's
before.
do it.
That's
And I think
cool.
that's one thing too that like a lot of people who do paramedical and PMU and stuff, they don't always have that side of it.
Yeah,
right? So
you
it's like
I think I know two,
You
maybe.
know, and-
Yeah.
In my 12 years, I know two that
Yeah.
probably could do that.
That's
but-
cool. Yeah, I didn't even think about that because you could just tattoo and make it
Yeah.
look
Oh, no,
like cool
three. I
art,
got a third
art
one.
piece.
She's in the UK.
That's awesome.
Popped in
Yeah.
my head.
Yeah.
I've never, I mean, even going into the tattoo industry myself, like, I'm just like, wow, with all these different ones. But I did hear of Paramedical, and the first person I've ever even seen Paramedical was Candace, and
Yeah.
then when I seen her work, I was like, wow. But then just knowing, like, just kind of seeing everything and having the ability to stand on a stage of someone who, basically has shown everything. And like she's everything.
I don't think I'd be crying probably with them the whole session. So I need to get my shit together first before I can.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're an
I'm
empath.
just doing this. Hold 1 second. I'm like, God, never get it together. Just because I feel just so much. You're about to start crying right now.
Are you crying?
I'm very sensitive.
But it's so true. Like, I think I would be that person, which I think would maybe be okay. I don't think that they would think that it's like anything wrong with it, but it should be a happy time too. So I'm like, I'm just this awkward.
It is always a happy time, you know. But yeah, it's like, they got to recount it, you know, it's all the time. So yeah, it's.
And how does that skin, like, is it stretchy? Like,
it depends. Yeah,
it
depends on what they had done, and do you have a product? Not to switch it, but I'm switching it. Do you have a product? Is that the product? I saw something. You have something about products on your page.
Me and my wife and my brother, we own this company.
Invented
FlexaDerm.
Something that's sterile or something that they cover tattoos.
We didn't invent it. We didn't invent it.
If it's, I always say everybody invents everything. So
Yeah.
Well, it's like your SanaDerm product or your recovery derm or anything like that. We formulated ours to have a little less adhesive than what SanaDerm does. That seems to be their biggest gripe with people. They take it off and they still have a bunch of sticky shit all over them, which I've seen it happen, and it's horrible.
I always break out from that type of stuff. I get like welts.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, this one, for instance, I just get really, like, it leaves holes on me. I don't know why.
A lot of the time,
and like welt redness.
What tattooers do is they don't do a patch test. Like, a lot of the time, people have this idea that I'm allergic to this stuff, right? And it's a very, very small amount of the population that's allergic to an acrylic-based adhesive, like with any other Band-Aids or anything like that. And there are people who are allergic to it, but a lot of the time what Band-Aids they don't realize is that when they're getting tattooed and their tattooer's wiping green soap all over it, they don't strip it all off with water, and they put a patch over it for a few days, and it will irritate it.
Yeah.
Like, nope,
I'm old school. Like, bring me the saran wrap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take me up.
Yeah, but like what I've found is a lot of the time I'll put if someone's like, hey, I'm a little bit sensitive to it, I don't know if it's going to work. It's like, okay, well, we'll just put a patch test on your hand. And when we're done with the tattoo, if you're allergic to that stuff, it should cause a problem.
By the time you're done, yeah.
And so.
How does that, because looking in, I'm medical as well, and how does that differ from the Tegaderm?
It's essentially the same thing. Tegaderm is a bit thicker. The sheet is a bit thicker. I think it's more of like a hydrocolloid bandage, so it's like more on a moist type of wound, I guess.
Okay. I have another question.
But yeah, no. Anyways,
we just became best friends.
Oh boy. Oh
boy. So if somebody has had this idea for a product in their back of their head for 15 years and knows it could be a thing, I've actually researched and was talking to somebody, a big aftercare company, about this for aftercare.
Beautiful.
If I had something like that, you know somebody I could talk to?
Probably. Depends on what it is.
It's got to go. It's got to go on. I mean, but that goes on open wounds. So why would it be any different?
Yeah.
Because that was their holdup. Is it that something about an FDA lab? They didn't have something and something. So I was like, fuck. Well, but it's a good idea. And it's great. It's a great idea.
It's a sealant.
And it's a sealant.
The sealant.
Yeah, but don't give my ideas all away.
I'm not.
I told too many people at this point. Oh, I'm just kidding.
The reason we came up with ours, right, is like there's nobody who has a sterile other than SanaDerm. Every other brand of that shit you see out there, it's not sterile. It's in a roll that's been on a dusty ass floor.
It's like how you get your pigment caps off of Amazon. They're in a plastic bag. Where'd they come from?
Exactly.
Well, not only that, what you're putting on them is incubating, and there you go. You have bacteria brewing in there.
Yes, and it. The one thing about the tattoo industry that drives me absolutely insane is everybody is like allergic to turning their tattoo career into a business, right? Like you'll always hear tattooers say, well, my wife has a regular job, or this has a regular job. It's like, no, you have a regular job too, dude. So why? And I always tell them, like, yo, man, because we have a ton of shops. We have a bunch of shops here in town. They make it available for their clients to buy before they get tattooed.
Yeah.
So they have some when they go home. They have some, you know, and other shops are like, I can't believe you charge people for their aftercare. I'm like, your dentist charges you for the fluoride he puts in your mouth. Like,
Literally,
it's business.
Yeah.
Literally.
You know?
Yeah.
Literally.
Like if you're giving all your stuff away for free, then that's fine. But you, go ahead.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
that's terrible. But yeah, so that's the biggest thing is I wanted it to be sterile because I just don't see the reason of trying to have sterile needles, have the cleanest tattoo station you can, perform the cleanest tattoo you possibly could, no germs, no nothing, and then put something on it that's not sterile. That makes
Zero sense.
zero sense to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree.
That's smart.
You know,
yeah.
so that I said, because everybody's like, hey, do you have the rolls? I'm like, nope. How come? Because that you're going to use the whole roll in one shot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Smart. Fix
Yeah,
the
there's
problem.
nothing like that in the industry, what I'm talking about. So if you know somebody.
Possibly. Do you have manufacturing?
No, I don't have anything. I don't even know what direction to take with it. It's just been this little thought that's in my head that needs to be done with. Something needs to be happening with it.
I mean, maybe, yeah. I might be able to help you. I don't know.
We'll see. Yeah.
He's like, what just happened?
No, I'll shoot you in whatever direction I can.
Yeah.
I'll help however I can, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's what's really cool about these podcasts because, like, you never know what rabbit hole we're going down. I'm like, oh, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
so
Help
funny.
each other out. Why not?
Hey, you never
Yeah.
know, man. You never know. That's
Yeah.
what it's about, is meeting people, knowing, you know.
Do you train people?
No.
Just you? So
I've never had an apprentice. I've never.
Are you interested in
nothing.
ever doing that?
I don't know. To be honest,
As I
I don't
took
know.
a
You know,
deep
because I don't know. I don't know that I'm a good teacher, right?
I
Like
get
I can do a lot of shit, but I don't know that I could like.
Break it down.
Yeah, really like. And maybe I could.
Yeah.
But I've never tried it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not really sure.
I'm just curious.
I've tried it
Yeah.
a lot from different directions, and it's really hard.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, if somebody doesn't learn the same
Yeah.
way that someone else does, it's like it's hard to, it's like, well, how do you
Yes.
not understand what I'm talking about? Like I'm showing you.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Me with this one all the time. I'm like, side iron, what do you mean? I'm like, you didn't hear what I said?
Much. I do too much. I just have like 20 million steps.
I'll
out of
tell her one
first.
thing. I'm like, simple. And
Nope.
she's got 15 gadgets. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You need the fucking microwave to draw straight ass eyebrows?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
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 Yes.
no.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's an artistry to that.
So
And then
funny.
the brows still in the straight. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
must say.
Yeah.
No, like overall, I'm pretty like I stick to myself. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a lot of friends. I don't know a lot of people. So
I really do
just
keep
kinda
to
do my own
myself too. I
thing,
think.
you know?
I think I do, but I feel like I don't. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I think I do pretty much keep to myself. I want to ask one more thing. Did you or have you ever done like a tattoo convention or anything like that?
yeah.
I'm scared. We're doing
To
that.
like go and work at one.
We're doing that this.
Which one are you guys
September.
doing?
Las Vegas Tattoo Festival.
Really?
It's at the convention center or something.
Oh, beautiful.
But I'm really
When is it?
scared because I'm like, we're gonna be probably some of the only permanent makeup people in there.
Who cares?
Are they gonna be nice to us?
Hell yeah! Everybody thinks the tattoo industry is going to be bad. No, like,
You're not real tattooers.
Yeah,
No,
we're not
well,
really
yeah,
tattooed.
okay,
There's
well,
gonna be that.
yes,
I
there-
tried to warn the other girl that that's how it's gonna be. She's like, it's not gonna be like that. Like,
I
it's gonna be
tell
like
you,
that.
there's some
Yeah.
tattooers that
I said, you
are
fucking
not
touch
fans.
anything, and they fucking see you touch any. Because she's only been tattooing a year.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking touch anything. Don't you let your bag drop the floor. Don't you let. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know
want
what,
to be
though?
like
at the end of the day,
soldiers
the
up
way that
there.
I look at that is like when my mentor was one of those old school guys who's like, nope, got to learn for a year. You're not touching a tattoo machine for a year. You're not doing this, doing this.
sounds exactly how I was taught.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, right? Like if that's how you teach, that's how you do your thing, whatever.
It taught me good.
Yeah,
It worked.
me too. Taught me great. But I also know people who have not had an apprenticeship at all, and they are killers.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
are killers. And because the internet's a big place. I mean, you can learn a
So
lot of shit
much,
on
yeah.
YouTube University,
Yeah.
So true.
So
Yeah.
YouTube University.
yeah, YouTube University.
Is it actually
mean,
called that? Or you
don't
guys
know.
just nicknamed
No,
it that?
No,
that's
I
a
just
thing.
What? So you both just happen to call it the
YouTube
same
I know they
thing?
both did.
What?
Yeah,
That's
YouTube
weird.
University.
It is.
I mean, you do learn. I mean, I came into the industry not knowing what the hell I was doing. I was like, I'll take a class there, and then I'm going to fly back to San Francisco, and I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm so
It didn't
like,
go so well for
yeah,
her.
it didn't go so well. Well, I went into you know, the hand motion, and then I started learning about machines, and then I just took a class, and I was like, yeah, I could do that, until it didn't. And then I was just like, I'm an esthetician. I'm in the background like, oh, oh. This lady's laying on the eyes closed, and I'm like,
what am I gonna do?
I am so glad I'm sorry. This is not to bash any estheticians, but I'm so glad I'm not an esthetician from the get, because I feel
know
like
about it.
Well, and you're so dainty, and you're so, I'm like, give me that eyeball. like it's fine. Like, just tattoo it. Estheticians, they go, it's so delicate. I'm wiping with this little thing. I'm like, what the why are you wiping 15,000 times? Just wipe the freaking But it's so funny because it's like seeing all those different, but it's because the mentor thing was, Karen was no fucking joke, man. She was like, We didn't touch tattoo machines. We didn't touch nothing for 6 months.
Oh, really?
No.
Set up, break down.
Well, set up, break down. Her tray better be set up, broke down, and she better not have to ask you to do it. But it's like, I feel like all that's kind of like went away.
It really did.
It's like there's something to that structure of making sure that their stuff's stocked, their trays set up. They don't have to ask questions. You know, like there's something to that.
Well, and I think the new generation of tattooers, when I say that, technically, I guess I'm a new generation of tattooer. I've only been doing it 12, 13 years, right? So, like, the new generation, they figured out that, well, I don't like how this quote-unquote mentor treats me. I'll learn it myself and I'll do it myself. And then all of a sudden, they're teaching somebody.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that if I asked you 3 questions, you would be stumped on the first one. You know, random questions about tattooing, and they'd be stumped.
I'm scared,
so
but
it's
ask
like,
me.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm scared.
Don't, like, that's the one thing is, like, if you are going to be in the tattoo industry and you're new to it and you haven't seen a tattoo you've done healed after 5 years and the structure's good, it looks good, it's composed right, all that stuff, then you can start kind of showing what you know, right? Because at the end of the day, like, I don't care how often you tattoo. I don't care if you tattoo 7 days a week, 22 hours a day. If you've only been doing it 2 years, you only know 2 years worth, right? So, and that's what I tell everybody, because, people get a hold of me. Somebody got a hold of me yesterday and was like, hey, do you know anybody in Spokane who could apprentice me? I'm like, nope. I'm like, well, how come? Can I name drop you? It's like, go ahead, but.
Yeah.
If they, there's nobody I would send you to that I think could actually teach you what you need to know. That would be available to teach you. Right? Like, there are people, but you're not just going to walk in the door and say, hey, can I work here? It takes longer than that.
Good luck trying to land
it's definitely tough to do. So, that's, I think, another part of the tattoo industry that kind of took a left turn a little bit is the new generation kind of just said, fuck it, I'll do it. You know? And to be honest, in a lot of senses, they're taking over a lot of shit because they are the ones who understand, like, hey, do you guys need chips, drinks, something to, they're very welcoming. They are creating that. They're creating that experience that you're talking about, but they're not giving the quality work that is needed to go along with that in order to. It's like we just need both to line up.
Both just need the quality and experience.
And it will.
Back together. I don't know when it happened, but there's definitely a divide there. Well, if people are on social media, can you tell them where they can find you?
Yeah,
and your products, talk about products, your new shop, like all the things where they can find you and stuff.
Absolutely. Okay, first of all, if you want to get an artistic tattoo, Jeff Simon Tattoos. Come and find me. Come and find me. Big, small, I don't care what it is. As far as like paramedical tattoo stuff goes, NovellaAesthetics.com, Novella Aesthetics on Instagram.
Okay.
And then, FlexaDerm. If you are a tattooer or a tattoo collector, get a hold of me. I'll give you awesome discount.
Yeah, we'll drop all the links in the description too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Any final thoughts, you guys?
FlexaDerm.
That was so fun.
I know, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was nice getting to know you.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I was super nervous.
Yeah, where you are.
I was saying, I was telling her, I talked to a lot of people. I've never done anything like this before. So
Yeah, no,
it is really
We'll
cool.
come back around once you're like up and going and that business
Yeah,
is cranking out.
absolutely.
We'll come back around and
Yeah.
check back in, bring you back on, and see how that business
Do it a
is
little
going
update?
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now
if
you're
you
more
guys know-
comfortable. Now you know what to expect.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you guys know anybody who can help, who could teach me anything, I'll go. I don't care. Like I'll learn everything. It doesn't matter to me.
You gotta look at Candace's stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
You said
yeah.
Falcon Artistry.
Falcon
Yeah.
Artistry.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I'll definitely
fire.
go check it
She's
out.
so good. She's one of two people I've ever seen in however long been doing this, but that does the phalloplasty. Is that how you say it?
I think you're saying it right.
Female to male transition. So like the
Okay.
penis and does like the shading for like the veins.
Oh
and,
wow.
like,
Okay.
out of this world.
Yeah,
that's
It's
realism.
insane.
Oh,
It's
wow.
so good. It's so good. And she's got people flying in from California and Florida. And
Oh,
Because
awesome.
it's very rare. Like not hardly anybody offers it. So there could definitely be some need in the
Yeah.
for that. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to her.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Thanks for coming on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for
so
coming
much.
on.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Inspired. We will see you guys next time. And Sasha.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.